vision I have of the kind of union I want to be a part of and the kind of school system I want to be a part of, I guess for me, go hand in hand. A strong union that connects its members with one another, a strong union that takes care of its members, that promotes their well-being and their workplace rights, is going to have a membership that takes care of its local school system.
Well, I want to see a union that's fighting for the rights of teachers and their voices. It's also important that the union fights for the students, but I think it's imperative that teachers have a voice in the decision-making that affects the students and affects the school culture and the school progress.
My vision of the kind of union that I want to see is one where members experience themselves as the union, where they're deeply connected to each other, where we're talking about joy to remind us why we got into this, where we're identifying what it is that we want for our students and for our schools and for ourselves and our communities. And then we're defining together how we're going to go out and get that and be the union.
So I want to see a union that is democratic, that is progressive, that stands up for the rights of students and teachers, and creates the kinds of workplaces where teachers feel empowered. They have the capacity to think creatively.
And I want to be part of a union that's not only a professional organization of proud educators, but also a place where the students know we're fighting together for them.
It's about creating that racially, socially, economically just society that we all want our students to inherit.
I would like to see a union where every member is involved in saving public education, where every member is involved in what goes on in public education, where every member is fighting for our students.
At the point where teachers feel that the union is theirs and that they can work through that to make changes. I think teachers are at that point enabled to use the leadership that they already exhibit in classrooms to make changes at the building level, to make changes at the district level.
I would like to see a union where members feel that they belong to the union and they're part of the union and they actually want to advocate for themselves rather than go into leadership and asking leadership to do it, where they feel like they have a voice and they feel like their voice matters.
I want to see a union that actually does something so that people are motivated to be included and motivated to participate in the union. And I think that will be better for students because teachers want to advocate for their students. They want what's best for their students first.
I think what we need is a union that understands that poverty is the problem, capitalism's the problem, and we need to be fighting on all cylinders against those systemic forces to really give our students the schools that they deserve.
The union that we're building is a union where members recognize that members working together is where the power is. The power isn't in the State House. The power isn't in the governor's office. The power is in us working together, growing our collective energy, reaching out to students and parents and saying, this is what we need for our communities. This is what we need for our students.